4 things. 1, I want to talk about crew welfare, a little bit about C1D visa, issues about being cautious when you are online, and I'll be telling you the reason as to why. Full code of conduct. These 3 or 4 things I want to speak today this afternoon. And if you're watching Honest Digits and it's your first time you are watching me, make sure you subscribe and hit notification bell. We speak about cruise ships, we speak about how to get a job on a cruise ship as easily as possible, what you need from zero, and whatever you didn't know. For example, if you are new, you didn't know how and where to start from, this is the channel you need to watch and listen carefully. What did I say? Repeat, listen carefully. So I'm talking to you because I know I want to spread out this information for free of charge. One of these fine days, I was so green, I didn't know anything and I didn't know where to start from, and I was looking for greener pastures. And one day it dawned to me and I got a chance, so I want also to set this for you free. Information is power. We say, when you see something, you say something. So today I'm saying something. 4 items: crew welfare, C1D visa. I'll tell you about to be cautious on online, and then 4th one is code of conduct. At the end of this video, I'm going to leave some of the videos down here where you can also watch and where you can start from, and at the same time I'm going to leave you a link where you need to apply for cruise ship jobs. Okay, can we start this video? Life on board is very easy and it's very hard at the same time. So you'll find that we work 12 hours a day, and some of us, some of the crew members, will become very busy depending on the position that you're working for. But at least every department, they have busiest days and they have easy days. So we, during these easy days and during turnaround day, during sea day, we have some people who are very busy. All crew, we don't like sea days. Why? Because we become very busy. So we don't like sea days, but we like port days because most of the crew passengers go out, they enjoy on the ports, and we become at least free. One of the best positions on the ship is to become a crew welfare. Crew welfare is someone who organizes games, organizes excursions, trips for crew. What are some of the games which you win, have fun, music, dance, drinks and food. So they take advantage of what is happening on the ship and which day that will happen, so that you guys can have a free time, dance, enjoy music. And depending on the popularity, sometimes you find that there is Asian days, there is also African music days, there is Independence days, there is Women days, there is Men day, I don't know. So all this comes in a one general under one roof called crew welfare. And one of the members of crew welfares are the HR department, maybe the captain and some other departments, head of departments, which come together to organize for this. And then there's also sometimes food. When it comes to December, there is a lot of activities where crew members enjoy going out excursions and seeing some of the best places. And because you are one of the people on the ship, also your ship is going somewhere, places, you have also to plan where you will visit. So if you want to be part of this, you visit the crew welfare and learn some of the games that are available. I'll be showing you some of these parties and plannings and everything that always displayed on either they can do the communication through WhatsApp or through the notice boards that are available on the ship. It's very nice, very interesting. So if you have that time, sometimes some departments people don't have time, some crew don't have time to participate this, but for example, if you work too many hours and you need to rest, sometimes most of the activities are done in the night and it is that night that you need to rest. So I rarely participate anyway, but it's a very good idea if you be part of them, and then we can take photos, you can take images and make memories while working on the ship. Specific thing I wanted to touch on on C1D visa, and this one is especially if you are applying visa, or you have done your processes, you have done your documentation, you have done all the interviews, now you're going for the visa. I wouldn't suggest you do quickly enough to go for the visa, because you need to do some research a little bit about C1D visa. It's rare for the embassies, US embassy, to deny visa, but if they will deny you depending on how you present yourself. This one I'm specifically asking guys, if you go there, try to search out what are some of the questions that they ask you, and be careful before you apply for this C1D visa. Please go through your information. What is information? The US visa, US information visa, they will ask you some questions. Okay, they will ask you questions. They will ask you what are you going to do. So you give them pass your information, put on the paper, your employer, where you have been working, what you do, like all information about yourself. Are you married? Are you single? How many kids do you have? This information is what the consular is going to use to ask you questions. So be very mindful how you write that information. Should be correlating to what you will reply. So make sure you have it on your fingertips, the information that you fill. Don't just fill it up. Be very careful, because within that information, you might go there, have confidence, answer everything correctly. They ask you, where have you worked before? Maybe when you are writing, you forgot to write maybe the first company you worked for was company A, the second year company B, the third year company C, the fourth year company D. And then when they ask you, and currently you are working company G. Now when the consular ask you, how many years of experience do you have? When you account all these years, there are maybe 7 years or maybe 8 years. And for you, you say, I have only 5 or 3 years experience, but you have listed 7. When you do the calculations, 2 years, 2 years, 2 years, 2 years, it's almost 7 years, plus the current job that you're doing, it's almost 7 years. And when they ask you how many years of experience have you been working in the same position, then you say, I have experience for 4 years. Here you have listed 4 companies, 2 years, 2 years, 2 years, 2 years, almost 8 years. So be careful with the information that you write. And then the questions they are going to ask you at the visa, they will deny you. They will deny you. You're not being genuine. Okay, I agree. It's because it's out of the consular's conversation, that out of his feeling, he can decide to deny you or give you visa on arrival or not. He can decide to ask you questions or not. But if you go to the visa interview, have at least a written document from the company that you are going to, letter of employment. So it's called visa letter. So ask for your company to give you a visa letter, at least to present there to show that you are going to that company. But it entirely depends on you, how you go. Do not shake, do not tremble, do not look at east west, do not lean on the table like this. Do not wear too much. There are some things which the visa consular will look at you and feel like you are looking for some favor. So don't show like you're looking for some favor. When you go there, this is the code of conduct. Don't talk to people around you, hey, asking questions. Oh, how do you feel? No, keep quiet. Wait for your time. Be calm. If they ask you questions and you don't reply, you don't know what to say, ask them to reply to repeat the question. Okay, that's done. I want also to give a caution to the third thing. I want to give a caution to all of you, especially you that you're looking for a job outside the country. And most of these jobs, we are doing them on the internet. We are doing them through internet, through our websites, and everything. Be very careful, be mindful, always look for the genuine websites, because there is what you call human trafficking. A lot of human trafficking is going on. So I want to caution you, because this is going to be very dangerous if you if you look for a job and end up in the wrong hands. Either you lose life, or you lose yourself, or go to other places that you're not supposed to, which is unsafe. Because there is that's why most of the people, we ask them that if you are looking for a job for these positions, make sure you, first of all, you at least share with someone. Okay, share with somebody, ask people questions, go on YouTube, go ask questions, ask online, ask in groups. We have created best groups here that you can also come in and share with people if you feel there is something fishy about a certain website which is promising you a lot of things. So we have created a huge WhatsApp group with over 5,000 people so that you can post there and ask questions, and at least we shall be okay. We shall say, okay, this one is malicious, please run away. So be very careful about this, because there is a lot of human trafficking. Ask questions, come here, DM me on social media, and then I will reply you and eventually go through and tell you this one is fake or this one is genuine. So be very cautious about human trafficking and scamming. The last thing before I show you where to apply the jobs that are available, code of conduct. There is a huge let me say, I admire people who are calm. Why? Because a few times I've seen people who are so, like, they want to people who know everything. They know everything, they understand everything, and they want to be the first one. I attended one of the interviews some time back, and there is this lady who was dressed in a mini skirt, in a nice dress and everything, and she was up and down, hi, telling people hi in the offices, hi, hello, how are you doing, oh, you're there, how are you? And she could see manager coming, and then she would say, hi manager, how are you doing, and everything. There is this something in people which are different, and I wanted to just tell you this one because it's important. When you are attending or you are facing this, and I repeat because I did this in the last video again, and it's happening even right now, when you visit or when you come across people that you don't know, make sure you'll be calm and answer questions depending on the question that you've been asked. Do not say things which are not asked for. And if it's your first time, always shake hands, say hi, be happy, show a face, smile. It shows brightness and it gives confidence, and it shows that the face is coming from inside. Let me give you this one. Ladies and gentlemen, it's not the last thing, or you become happy after you leave Kenya or you leave Africa or you leave your country and then going to another country where you're going to join the ship. I want to be specific in the US Immigration Department. When you go there and then feel now you are already in the US, now you can proceed. And at the immigration, before you join your ship, be careful, because you might be sent back home. Even if you have the US visa, C1D does not guarantee you to just behave whatever you want at the US embassy or US immigration. Like for example, after you finish with the immigration in the US embassy in your country, they give you the visa, they give you a go ahead to continue, then you are welcome to the US, go to wherever you want to do and do your job. When you arrive in the United States, of course, you have to go through the immigration again. There's something called I-95. It's a small paper that we are given for all sailors or crew members who are working, depending on the nationality that you come from. So while going for this one, you might be denied. Why? Because you never go outside this ship without that small paper. Just visiting outside. You have been given a mandate C1 visa to stay in the waters of the United States, but you'll not be given the paper to step outside the ports. So perhaps you visit again. You have to visit again the immigration department. And then when you visit the university, they always come, maybe when you go to any US port, then the ship management organizes you to guys go for to see the immigration. Your passport, you have to go have your passport, your seaman's book, go there, they will ask you questions, and then they give you again. So immigration department can decide also again to deny you to enter United States. Okay? So it's not just that now if you have a C1 visa, it's now heaven, now you have to go. Be very careful. Last thing I want you to do. Here on this ship, we usually have what we call random random check for any narcotics. There's what you call random checks of any narcotics. It happens especially when you go to any US port. They do this. So if you are someone who is using, there's a question that I got last week. Someone said, I've been using these drugs for a long time and I want to work on the ship. Ladies and gentlemen, for drugs to get over from your body, it takes a long time. So I don't know the magnitude of which type of drugs you have been using or how long. You can go to the medical department or medical, you do your medical and then you get a job on a cruise ship. But remember, when they will come here, they do random drug test, and then they find you with a lot of blood, they do blood test, and they find you have something like drugs inside yourself, your body. It will be very bad for you, and then they will deport you. So perhaps you want to do this, and maybe you are addicted or you have been using these things. I don't know how long does it stay. This one needs someone who has what we call physician or someone who understands about narcotics and everything. So be very careful, always be smart. If you're looking for this job, they need clean people. So I'm not discouraging anyone, but you can apply. But remember, when they'll come here and they do what we call drug test, illicit, they find your body, you have been using these things, you better tell the truth. Say, okay, I used to do this, but I'm a changed person, now I'm working. I don't know what else they do, but I'm just informing you. There's what we call drug tests that happen. They choose random people on the ship so that they can test whether there is drugs on the ship and people are using drugs or not. At the same time, some more laws and regulations are being changed, and you find that the freedom of drinking alcohol and everything that was there before is now going down. Now there is limited alcoholic drinks on the ship for crew members because of the major misbehaving that has been there. Please make sure, do this for me, subscribe, and now let me take you to where you need to apply. It's a ship, as you can see on your screen. It's a nice one. Okay, now let me take you to where you need to apply this. I'm telling you, I'm plugging into something very beautiful. You see, it's called Sila. This is the industry itself. We are pioneers in the industry and offer all services under one roof, from ship design, crewing, route planning, excursions, and everything. Now listen, this is where we are going. Sila attracts this one. Now we want to go to jobs, careers. This is where then we go to our jobs. So Sila, let's do this. This is where it works. Say, work where others go on a holiday. No one of Sila's river cruise ships view current jobs and apply directly. So you can work on a cruise ship here. You can be review luxury modern. We want jobs. That's what we want. We don't want all this. So hotel talents. Do you love to exceed to expectation of our guests and make the most out of their stay on board of our cruise ships? Join the hotel team. So, and then there's this one, nautical talents and everything. So you can apply as a chef. Galley talents, apply now. So you click on this arrow if you want to apply. And then when you come here, they say galley talents, ready to start at one of our vessels. Apply now for a galley position for our ships. So this is it. So you see, so you can apply as a kitchen steward, you can apply as commis de cuisine, you can apply as a pastry chef, you can apply as a demi chef de partie. There is chef de partie. So there is also executive chef, I think. You see, so when you come down there, they have written some language there that you don't understand. You have to tell Google to do what? To translate. Okay, have you understood? Have you understood? So let's try to click one of them and then we see. Let me choose the lowest rank. Take for example, so We go here because it's in red. This one means it's clickable, so when you click it will open up. But have you subscribed? So these are you hands-on and hard worker looking for fast experience in the galley team? So this is the galley team. So organizational, your profile experience on river cruise ships is a plus. Hands-on mentality, team player, our offer attractive salary package, paid holidays, rotation arrangements by mutual agreement, travel allowance, pension contribution, health accident insurance, so referral program, intensive training on the job. So this is, so apply now and join the Sila family so you can apply again. So they told you apply, keep applying, click on the link and then you'll see. So I think it's taking you to so these are waterways kitchen. Are you hands-on and hard worker looking for fast experience? This is it. I don't know whether they have written there their salary, but you have to fill in everything here, where you come from, your language, English, if you have German language, if you have East African EU passport, like that, and then you upload your CV. It's just easy like that. So there are also other departments. You don't have to worry about that. There are also other departments. So go to this website, and then if you want to join our WhatsApp group, just follow me on Instagram, and then I'll send you the link. You join our WhatsApp group. We are discussing very important things. Thank you. See you in my next video. I love you. Ciao.